I wanted to do this quick video because I've been talking about creator programs for a couple of months now, but people came to me asking about creator programs this week, and I thought I would put something together really quickly, as ugly as possible, but at least just to try to explain a little bit what's my opinion on what's going on in the creator program for B2B, and how you can maybe use it in your own business. So if I look back a little bit, creator program exists since quite a while. You had Revolut, Klarna, Yahoo, for tech, but you have also on D2C brands, Lululemon, Depot, who've been mastering the creator program in a way, right? But what we are seeing now is that it comes to B2B as well. There is a sort of like democratization around the B2B and creator programs. So Shopify has been absolutely amazing. Even though this is B2B with influencer marketing that sells to B2C, but at the end of the day, it's still a B2B. You have Notion, who's, in my opinion, were the first doing something really, really interesting into the creator programming, especially with the templates. Again, they were not alone. If you take Webflow, for instance, they've been absolutely amazing at made with Webflow and allowing Webflow user to just copy paste and duplicate the template of a website. But same happened with Notion, and they've been absolutely amazing at that, and created a lot of consultants selling templates and bespoke solution as well. Figma, obviously Figma, it's pure design, so it makes sense. So you have Clay, which to me is the most recent, but also the one that, how to say, finally apply to something that is not design related, but to a design of a workflow and setup. So when you take Webflow, when you take Shopify, it's quite creative. So it's kind of easy to create a creator program because it's visually possible for people to do it. But it's quite rare to see B2B who doesn't have anything visually to offer, but still do something around creator programs. HubSpot creators obviously exist. The same sort of non-design related creator programs. So yeah, B2B creator program booming. It's amazing. So what is a creator program? So honestly, I'm trying to summarize it like this, where it's affiliate marketing plus content equal creator. You can like maybe intellectualize that a little bit more, but basically comes to this. It's people with affiliate links that promote a product, advertise a product on your behalf that is not part of a company, creating content, and they become creator. That's as simple as that. I don't think we can complicate more than that. I wanted to highlight that because in terms of first mover into this creator space, the one I grew up with in my marketing career has been HubSpot. I mean, maybe those blogs now, you're going to judge them a little bit one-on-one, let's say. But back in the day, maybe 10 years ago, HubSpot blogs were the Bibles for any marketers that were starting in their career, or even bit advanced as well, actually. They were they were the Bibles. Like literally, if you wanted to find email marketing, onboarding solutions, tips and tricks to convert more, you had everything on HubSpot blog. And the one thing that is quite amazing and why they had so much blog and so much good blogs is because 90% of the content were created by agency or consultants. So it's not even HubSpot created. And then this is a bit the first the first time where content was created by partners in a way, using their product. So, and they've been mastering this. Maybe others did it before, obviously, but what they did, they really, really became good at it. That's the thing. The outcome and the result were amazing. Not all the others that did it before had so many amazing results. But this is a perfect example of a company who did this and successfully did it. So because they grew because of that, to be fair. And that's the sort of like content creator premise to it. But what happened? I feel like the past 2 years, especially this year with LinkedIn, B2B content moved from blog and text to something more visual. So obviously, you've seen all the Loom videos talking about softwares. So there is a big shift around video content where consultant, experts, agency would just share the screen and say, listen, in order to do this, I'm doing this like this. I'm sure it's going to be useful for you. Okay. So that's the new way of creating content. The format changed, but the logic is the same as was what HubSpot was doing before. But because they're using videos in some shape or form, it became a sort of a creator. And there is other example than just Loom videos, but this is 90% of the creator program right now on the B2B tech. It's Loom. There is a 10% where it's much more creative. There is some guys and girls that I would recommend watching where they create some amazing videos that is not just a Loom, that are a bit more complex. Some guys that play or ban, I think it's name, where it's like the storytelling around their videos is just mind blowing. And by the way, this creator became part of Clay, so it's quite interesting. But the video it's the core piece of a creator program. They need to do videos. 90% of it, at least. There is a 10% which would be illustration, graphics. I will show you some other examples, but the big portion is video. Okay. So let's come back to affiliates, because this is something I want to mention why we are calling it creators now. Okay. So on the B2C, you have Temu, Amazon. On the B2C, you have also affiliates people, Submagic, for instance, where you just get a referral link and you get 20% commission, 30% commission, or whatever. So it exists. The affiliate world exists already. So why calling it creators? Well, in my view, and maybe just in Europe, or I don't know how the US works for that, the opinion around Europe, but the word affiliate, advocate, ambassador, champion, it's a little bit dead. Like it's a rubbish word. It smells bullshit if I'm an agency consultant or expert or whatever, and I don't have a good image. I feel it's even a bad word, being an affiliate. I know there is people making tons of money around being an affiliate, but as an agency or consultant, this is not something I will advertise saying like I'm an affiliate, right? Like I'm an ambassador. There is something cheap around it, and I found that move away from these words to have the word creator that is much more appealing, much more attractive. If you're a creator, it has some baggage to it. It sounds good. It sounds sexy. It sounds attractive. So this is also important. There is a shift around like the move from affiliate to creators. Okay. So you might be wondering like, okay, but I've got a partner program. I've got partner programs. I've got solution partner program. I've got some solution program, consulting program, agency program, all sort of stuff. You have some app partner, you have some education partner program, affiliate. Oh, you have already plenty of programs. Technically, if you don't have, you should. But like, there is also already some sort. So the question is like, do I need a creator program, right? But to visualize that is, in my opinion, the creator program is a mix in between affiliates and agency. It's something in the middle. So affiliate, which I would compare to influencer marketing, they don't sell a service after that. They're just doing the promotion most of the time. They promote, like, it might be an Instagram page about like top tips, top tools, etc. They just do a funny, cool video with plenty of views and share their links. But they actually don't implement anything. They don't actually sell any services around this tool. It's just an affiliate marketer, influencer marketer, whatever you call it, and just put it out there. Whereas agency, they will, like me, for instance, CRM, this is my thing. I implement, I'm on board, I optimize, I upsell things around the tool I'm promoting. And I can be also a creator because I know how to use it. And sometimes I've got super cool way of doing and using the tool I'm talking about, PLM, Outreach, etc. So this is the combination. Creator is a mix between affiliate and a sort of an agent or agency or consultant who sell a service afterwards, right? Or with it. So it's the creator mindset. To me, it's something in between the two. Okay. Do I need a creator program? So this is, keep in mind this one. Keep in mind this one just for the next. I put something together. So depending on the stage you are in, I would say. So if you have a minimum viable product, okay, for me, your focus is around integration partners and referrals from your current users. Okay, this is your priority. Well, Fathom is a little bit out now, but when I did this, it was a couple of months ago. So when you are very early stage, your big focus is around integration partner and referrals. That's, to me, the priority number one. When you move towards product market fit, you need influencer, affiliates, advisor partner that will boost your awareness. This is the goal. This is the goal to have. When you have early product fit, you should focus on awareness. It's not like if you have a beginning of product market fit and you go towards all the agencies around the world and say, can you sell my solution? It's like, yeah, you haven't proven. You don't have an ecosystem. How am I going to make money out of your solution? Nobody's known you, right? So you might shift towards influencer marketing and affiliates if you are very early on your product market fit. Once you are late in your product market fit and you are more towards the channel market fit, like Rex, Webflow, HubSpot, Shopify, now is the time to talk about solution partner, agency partner, consultant partners, and etc. Who's going to say, hey, I'm a Webflow expert, I can do your website. I'm a HubSpot CRM expert, I can implement XYZ for your CRM. I'm a Shopify Plus partner. They're going to be proud of saying this because they know that your audience is big. They're going to make money. They can target one country and make money from their services with your solution. When you have barely a product market fit, nobody's knows you. You're probably 400 customers. What are they going to do with 400 customers? So this is a different spirit. And then you have alliances, resellers, distributors, whatever, maybe later on stage, reseller, maybe for the more the US, but whatever. But the creator, it's something to me in the middle between product market fit and channel market fit. It's something in the middle. If you're a bit more earlier, again, more influencer affiliate. But if you are more towards channel market product fit, you have something in the middle, which I would place it and call it creator programs, because you're just in the middle. So what's my strategy? And this is quite an important piece because the creator program is not for everybody, basically, I would feel. Or at least the type of creator programs will differ. So to me, you have two options, okay? So option one, you have a simple product, super useful, like AI note taker, video subtitle, pure living softwares, like Owaki, Typeform, Calendly. Those are simple tools. I don't need it. There is no experts in Typeform. There is no solution implementation experts for Calendly. I mean, like they're very simple tool to use and implement, and they don't cost a lot of money. You might have some exceptions, but like your product is simple to use and to have an ROI out of it. It's very useful. I would say the content creation are more around what's been done around influencer marketing. Funky videos, people talking, explaining X, Y, Z about the product. The influencer marketing stuff, basically. Nothing crazy, okay? And you could call it creator programs for simple tool, but basically you're talking about influencer marketing here. So whatever you can learn online about influencer marketing, apply it, and that's it. However, option two, and this is the interesting one, you have a strong product and quite complex to master, like CRMs, data enrichment, email marketing, outreach software, PMS, web builder, complex one. I'm not saying Squarespace, or a bit easy to use, but like type like a Webflow, a Vessel, and a few others. Those are complex tools. It takes years to master, really, to get really good at it. And this is where, to me, the most beautiful creator program comes in. Because the people who's going to talk about it in a content marketing way, they're going to have substance to what they are saying. They're going to share their expertise. And a couple of logos, you have Clay, obviously Clay. You probably have heard of Clay, but if you internally decide, I'm going to use Clay, let's go ahead. You cannot imagine how long it takes to actually know all the tricks and all the stuff to really use it well. I've been using Clay for a couple of years. I'm discovering new ways of doing things that are mind-blowing, and I keep on discovering new ones. It takes time to really master. Even Webflow, I'm pretty good at Webflow. I'm still discovering new stuff, new ways of doing it. This is absolutely amazing. What I'm trying to say is that there's substance. It's not just a funky video showing my boobs or whatever and being in the situation in the car talking about it, about how much millions I made and etc. It's not about this influencer things. It's about practical how-to videos of thought leadership and etc. that is very interesting, feels authentic, and is not just creative, it's also a little bit more intellectual, I would say. Like, I don't know how to phrase it, but there is some beauty out of it. So the way as I said before, 90% would be like some sort of long videos on explaining step by step on how to do this. But you have also a lot of Substack. This is a very good one. I've seen it working for so many startups. It's basically advertising, right? But the people talking about it on their newsletter will mention your product or will mention how to use it with your product. Very, very strong. Substack, maybe a bit medium, a bit dead now, but like medium as well. But Substack, having content creator program adapted to Substack user is absolutely amazing. LinkedIn videos, top 1, Substack, top 2. And then you have obviously the podcast, content creator that does podcast, very good for slightly older audience, I have to admit. YouTube, phenomenal, because the number of time when you use the software and you're like, how to do X, Y, Z, or how to solve this, and you have a YouTube videos from a creator doing this. This is content creation, pure and simple. And then you have some other sort that is a bit more illustration that could be interesting. They are not necessarily talking about your solution, but they are referring to it as an example for another topic. This is also quite interesting, and obviously you have to check this guy, Anthony Perry. Absolutely amazing content, but most of the time here, they will talk about a product related to your product and etc. But think about content creator also doing content, mentioning you, but not necessarily talking about your product. They are referring to something else. And that's a very interesting one because it's subliminal advertising in a way. And I would investigate on that. Just a little note. It's absolutely awful to see startup saying, I want to create to do a creator program, and I'm going to prepare the content for them, and they just need to publish it. This is bullshit. Don't do this. If someone tell you to do this, or you need to do this, you're going to the corporate direction basically, and nothing more awful. The content will be crap. It will smell bullshit. It will smell non-authentic. So if you're like, oh, I'm going to create a content, do a creator program, and I'm going to prepare some templates on what they could do and what they could talk about, this is awful. It needs to be genuine from the the creators of what they are, the way they use it, or the level of expertise that they're going to promote it. They need to use the product and share it their own way. That's the beauty of the creator program. Otherwise, you do advertising and you control 100% of the content creation. But if you do a creator program to tell others what to do, honestly, it should be fine. That's my opinion. I wanted to add a quick note that content creators, it's very interesting for advertising level. This is content that you can reuse for pay advertising because there are some sort of proven ROI record on engagement, on clicks, and etc. So sometimes your marketing team will love that is to reuse content creators or personalities, celebrities from your creator program and reuse it for advertising. Very powerful content as well. What do you want? Again, this is important. You want creators to promote you. So you, at the end of the day, to do a creator program, the result you want is you have LinkedIn consultant agency saying that they are a TikTok agency, they are a Clay agency, they are a Shopify Plus agency, they are HubSpot top partner solution. You want that. You need to make sure that the end goal is to have as many people like this as possible. You want people to say, I'm a Shopify agency. This is the goal. This is really the goal for awareness, for referrals, and etc. So very important. Something in common, option 1, option 2, is affiliates links. So I will keep, in my opinion, affiliate is dead, but the word affiliates is, to me, synonym of the software in order to track. Okay, so I put here a bunch of them that I really like: Reditus, Cello, Tolt, PartnerStack, Keyflow. Very good solutions here. Why I'm having so many? It's because most of the clients I work with, they want something beautiful, different level of features. But something very important is the payment providers. So depending the country of my clients, they will want, I don't want Stripe, I want Stripe, I want ChargeBee, I don't want ChargeBee. So it's very important, or I want PayPal, I don't want PayPal, etc. So it's very important that when you choose the right one, the payment provider fits your finance team or accounting team or whatever. This is really important. By the way, just a quick note, fire the person saying to partners, here's your UTM tracking link. that only the SaaS can track. This is awful. Sometimes I've got tech people, I'm asking for an affiliate link so I can share it to my community on my Substack or whatever. And they say, yeah, sure, here's your link. And it's like a Google UTM tracker created. This is awful. What I'm going to do with this? Like nothing. Absolute. I can't track if I made a referral. I can't see anything if there is no clicks. So use this software. They don't cost much. And this is a good investment. You can control. So when you have a referral, you can approve it. So you don't be scared of like, oh my God, I'm going to just give money to people without controlling. No, you can with this tool, you can control. So no worries, you can approve it. But don't give a UTM tracker. I mean, this is rubbish. You should be fired, basically, as well. Benefits to creators or affiliates. Stop saying I've got a good. If your pitch to become a partner is I've got a good product and a good commission, this is rubbish. This is awful. I'm not going to talk about it here, but like you can do a screenshot while visiting. But here's a long list of good benefits and a small list of absolutely awful benefits. So when you pitch them, pitch the right stuff. We've been talking to 10, 20,000 people that are partner consultants. So I know what they don't care about. Like saying a good commission, a good product, they don't care. The competition is too high now for you to just be like, oh yeah, I've got a good product. Maybe 20 years ago when solution, there was not so many options in terms of technology. So like back in the day of Oracle, for instance, or cloud, or data cloud and etc. You have 3 providers doing this. There is no competition. The agency or the consultant has no choices, except one of you or 3. But now, in terms of like, if you take Clay, tons of competitors, take HubSpot, tons of competitors, and etc. So the competition, you don't have the power no more. So it's important that you come up with good benefits. Otherwise, you will be scared. This is something I wanted to talk about because I had the conversation with a good colleague of mine, Thomas Lequin. You need to check his profile, by the way. He's a very smart guy. We were talking about co-selling, and this is not something I'm very strong. So I would love to have your opinion on that. If you have something to say, but less than £200 per month. Forget about co-selling. Like leave the partner alone. Co-selling is bullshit to me. If I'm selling stuff or promoting or including a software within my services at less than £200 a month, leave me alone. I don't want more people in the loop and with my clients. I want some support, yeah, but I don't want anybody in the loop of closing that deal. Now, if you have a solution like 10K per year, 20K per year or whatever, in my opinion, yes to co-selling, depending on the industry, but like I would say yes to co-selling. Again, think about depending on your complexity of implementing the solution. Ask your partner. Don't like create straight away a structure on co-selling. If you haven't asked top partners what they are interested in, and if you're like, yeah, I want to do co-sell because I want to educate. Well, maybe it's not the right partner then. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This I'm a bit confused on this part. We need to investigate. I need to search more. Anyway, back to, and it's the final part, creator programs. I've got a good article about the insane creator program from Clay. It's a good blog with an interview, so check this out. You go to Bond Agency example, and you should see the blog here. I'm detailing everything of what they did for that creator program, and I keep adding it. So yeah, that was it. But in terms of partner programs, I forgot to mention you have plenty of different types. I've got here all the type of partnerships that you can do and create and try. So you have a long list with some example for each of them and etc. So have a look. Enjoy. Bye bye.